Very warm welcome to my YouTube channel, Kadam Academy. Myself is Dr. Kadam. I am going to present today is the vector representation of SHM. SHM is the simple harmonic motion, the repeated motion. See, this is the one of the system pendulum. It is moving in repeated manner, to and fro motion. Okay. It will create one wave, that may be sine wave or cosine wave. It is represented also here. Suppose the circular motion, it is moving part, it will follow this type of the motion. That is the vector representation of simple harmonic motion, and it will create one fundamental equation of SHM. This all x is equal to capital X, that is amplitude sine omega t. This equation is how it is proved, how it is there, the fundamental equation that we have to find out in this video. So what you learn, learning outcome of vector representation of SHM, you are able to understand the concept of simple harmonic motion. You are going to learn how SHM expressed by the equation, and that vector representation of SHM and how to find its fundamental equation of SHM. Differential equation, it will be useful to you very much in vibration. Friends, concept of simple harmonic motion. Here in this SHM, what will happen? You have studied the oscillations. If oscillatory motion of any motion is repeated after equal interval of time is called periodic motion. We know, हम सबको पता है, we know this periodic motion. But the equal interval is a period or time period. That equal interval, whatever the is moving, it is called time period. So these are the example of the pendulum motion or mass vibrating on a spring linearly. So this linear motion is there. The oscillating motion is there. So this is the angular motion, is moving in angular motion. Okay. So this pendulum is moving around this red line, which is the mean position. And when we give the motion to the spring, this mass, motion to this mass, displacement to this mass, it will continuously moving like this from the main position, around the main position. So friend, this is the basic concept. So the simplest type of this periodic motion, they are moving. The simplest type of the periodic motion or the vibration motion is the harmonic motion, that is SHM. So all harmonic motion are in periodic in nature, but vice versa is not always true. See, this is very important. So what is the definition of simple harmonic motion? It's the simplest form of periodic motion is the simple harmonic motion. This type of motion is described in sinusoidal curve or the sine curve or cosine curve. See, this is the one of the example. Here the displacement versus time. This is the graph which will show. Suppose this is the movement of this. It is shown by like this. Okay. This is the sine curve. Here is the displacement on this y-axis and the x-axis, which will represent the time. Here what will happen? The maximum displacement from the mean position. This is the mean position line. Whatever the flow of this wave, maximum flow, this maximum flow from this point to this mean position, it is called amplitude. And the wave, suppose it will start from this point, again come down, come up, and again come to the mean position. So this distance, or this is nothing but the one oscillation, and whatever the time required to complete this one oscillation is the period or time period. So these are the very basic concepts. You know this, okay? And we'll go for the vector representation of a SHM. Suppose this is the one of the particle which is moving in circular motion. Okay, so this P is the point. Okay, moving in the circular motion. which will follow this like this. It's a motion, and it is represented on this graph. X is the displacement, and along the x-axis, this is the y-axis, is the displacement x. On this axis, horizontal axis, it will be represented the angular distance. It is moving, means angular motion, or on how much angle it is moved from the mean position or from the starting position. So see friend, here this circle which will move from this point to this point 90, means up to this point pi. So it is shown here pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. Like this it will move the complete circular motion. So from this point to this point it will move. It will represent it like this. Again come to the down position, it will move like this. So it will complete the 2 pi, 360 degree. Okay, so 360 is completed here. So maximum displacement of the P from the mean position, this is the mean position. So what will happen here? Here maximum distance is the x, capital X is represented capital X, and this small x is the displacement. But this maximum displacement, it is also called amplitude. Okay, here also shown the one cycle for this angular displacement. Okay, friend, what we are to study here? Vector representation of the SHM. So what will this vector SHM is represented like this. Okay, the sine curve, but in the form of equation it is represented like this. Small x is equal to amplitude into sine of omega t. This is equation 1. The vector representation of simple harmonic motion in the form of equation. But how it will come? When the consider a particle p moving around the circle with uniform angular velocity omega. This omega, it will move, okay, as shown in figure. Okay, so what will happen then? Here on the spot or immediate displacement at any point, suppose this point P is moving from this place to this place. Okay, so what will happen? Then it is expressed as the simplest. This equation, it will represented here, and that nothing but the vibration equation, motion. This equation is where to find out how it is calculated or proved. Here the small x is the, here in this equation, the small x is the displacement measured from mean position at any time t. Suppose at any time here, at any time t, the displacement is how much? Is moving like this. At any time t, we can find out. How to find out? That we will study. So vibrational displacement can be considered as the projection of the end of the rotating vector, and length x is the uniform at a uniform angular velocity omega. Is what? Suppose this p is the point moving from this place to this place. What we'll do? We are projecting here dotted line on this horizontal axis. Okay. Similarly, we are projecting here on this curve. So here. So what will happen then? Capital X, already we know this. This is the amplitude of maximum displacement from the mean position. So this is the diagram. It is represent what I want to say. Okay. Here it is the point P moving from this point, and what we have done? We are projected here that point P here on this wave, sine wave. Okay. The P point is projected here, and this point is moving from 0 to P on this wave. Means what? This angular displacement you can find out. Again projecting here line 1 on this axis. So this distance is omega t. What? This distance will be the omega t. Means some theta it is moved. Means what? From this position it will move. That is angle theta. How much? Omega t. Okay. And this is the It's an amplitude, capital X, moving with the angular velocity. Friend, it's a vertical component. This is the vertical component. Is x1 is equal to x sin omega t, and x2 cos omega t is the horizontal component. Similarly, we can calculate here horizontal component x2 x cos omega t. But how it is find out? See friend, here well, we can find out by using this triangle. This triangle is nothing but the here. This triangle is represented here, black portion. Okay, the O point P, and what is this distance? X at any time t from the mean position. This is the mean position, and this omega t here, this angle theta is omega t, and it is represented omega t, and this line is nothing but the amplitude, maximum displacement, capital X. So from this triangle, you can write sin omega t is equal to the small x by capital X. So we can write small x is equal to capital X into sin omega t. So this is the equation here, you can see, and that equation we have proved from this diagram. This is the vector representation of simple harmonic motion. So after this, by using that equation, we can find out the velocity, just differentiating that small x. Okay, what will happen then? Capital X into omega sin omega t, differentiation is omega into cos omega t. Okay, this is the equation for the velocity. Similarly for acceleration, again differentiating this equation 2, we'll get d2x by dt square, our x double dot is equal to minus x omega into sin omega t. Yeah, okay. So friend, here that sin omega t is in capital X, nothing but the our equation. Which equation? This one. Yeah, capital X into sin omega t is nothing but the small x. So this is here, square is remaining. Okay, so I want to show you what is remaining here. Yes, square is remaining. Omega square, because we are differentiated twice. Here 1 and this is twice. Omega square, that will be the omega square will be represented here. So x double dot is equal to minus omega square into x. This is a small x. Okay, this one. Okay. So x is the displacement and this is your acceleration. So x double dot omega square x. This is your fundamental equation of the SHM, and which will be represent the differential equation, and it's very much useful, and we are just derived from this diagram for the vector representation of harmonic motion. And in the conclusion, I would like to say the equation 3 is nothing but the differential equation or fundamental equation of SHM. Hence, the SHM is defined motion in which the body vibrates about its mean position such that its acceleration is proportional to the displacement. See, this is the acceleration. Okay, we see in this diagram, this acceleration is in proportion with the this capital, and this small x is the displacement, and it is directed toward the mean position. Means when we move in this direction like this, again it will come to the mean position. When we move like this, it will come to the mean position. Means what? It is directed toward the mean position. And how it is represented? See, this is the negative sign, means minus sign is represent the directed toward the mean position. So this is the definition. The motion which vibrates the mean position such that its acceleration is the proportional to the displacement and it is directed toward the mean position. Okay, so this is the total definition for this SHM. And can also calculate the time period. T is equal to 2 pi by omega. Omega already we know. You can calculate from the differential equation solution of that SHM. And frequency F is equal to 1 upon t or omega by 2 pi in hertz. Okay, this equation 5. So see, this is the one spring and mass system. Here it is moving, and the different waves are shown: cosine, sine. Okay, sine, cosine waves are shown to you. So that may be displacement, velocity, and acceleration. This is the one of the diagram. Let's clear your. So friend, here what are my top 3 takeaways of this most significant learning from this video? You can write. Also, you always learn by self-assessment only. Thank you for watching this video. If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel Kadam Academy. Thank you very much.